Hey guys, my name is SickabyOT1. Welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Silver. In the last episode we did a bunch of cave stuff, and that was actually quite a while ago for me in recording. Just a few days left to Christmas break, and then I have to go back to school. Layton is now level 25, and she knows Spark, Supersonic, Rain Dance, and Surf. So, yeah, she's 2 levels away from evolving, and she's almost level 26, so I think I will be able to show the evolution on camera. Anyway, let's give the medicine to Jasmine. Will that medicine cure Amphi? Yes, it will. Josh ended the secret potion. Yeah, but I don't have to read that. Please don't be offended. Amphi will not take anything from anyone but me. Amphi, how are you feeling? Now, what's odd about her taking care of an Ampharos is that Ampharos is not Steel type, and Jasmine specializes in Steel type. Spoilers! Baloo! Baloo! I don't even know why they call it Baloo. Oh, I'm so relieved. This is just so wonderful. Thank you very much. Very much. I read that wrong. I'll return to the gym. So now, we can actually challenge her. And like I said, her gym is pretty generic. We saw the whole thing already. It's just a hallway. There's no trainers. There are trainers in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. However, you will have already fought them on your way up to the lighthouse. So, that's pretty much useless. So, the gym's pretty much the same in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. However, I'm not going to be taking on the gym right now. For the simple reason that I am not very confident in my ability to beat her signature Pokemon. I think you can skip her. Her badge doesn't even give... You'll have to fight her eventually, but I'm not going to fight her now. Her badge doesn't give you an HM, the ability to use an HM move of any kind. What I'm going to be doing is, I'm going to be flying back to Ecruteak. And we're going to... Okay, I thought my camera died, and it was kind of weird, because it had plenty of charge. We're going to go back to Ecruteak, and this time we're going to scout out the east side. Actually, I should probably heal my party. Hold on. What's done is done. Let's go! Over to this side that I showed briefly, but never really did anything with. Mount Mortar is like a maze. Be careful, don't get lost in there. I don't plan on going into Mount Mortar until we get to Blackthorn. For the simple reason that there are Pokemon I will be getting along the way that I'm going to want to train up. And they don't exactly start at a level that is entirely manageable. Okay, there's some berries down there, I guess. And what we got here? We got a Super Potion. Kinda late in the game for us to be getting one of these, but whatever. I'm sure it can still be useful, but I'd rather be getting Hyper Potions at this point. I think you're a trainer that has a unique Pokemon. Quillfish, right? Am I wrong? I think you have Quillfish. Yeah, Quillfish. So Quillfish is a water poison type, the only other water poison type besides Tentacool and Tentacruel. And let me tell you, Tentacruel is much better than this. Quillfish, I don't think there's anything particularly outstanding about it. It's kinda weird. It's a puffish. I don't know. I kinda like it for its design, but there's nothing too remarkable about it, so I don't really recommend using it on a team. I don't want to become a trainer champ using the Pokemon I caught. That's the best part of fighting. Yeah, I know it. This guy gives you his phone number. Can I talk today? Actually, I say that pretty much every day of my life. What the hell am I talking about? Thinking Crystal, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver, he gives you a Water Stone if you rematch him. Anyway, this guy. This guy has a Nidorina. I don't think we've seen Nidorina yet. And I shouldn't really have to explain Nidorina. I kind of wish it was a Nidoqueen, so that I would suffer more damage from this move. But alas, there are no Moonstones in Johto, at least not yet. Ah! How did you survive? I feel like I'm gonna burp. Because I'm drinking Sprite while I'm recording this. It's a bad habit to be drinking stuff while recording, but I don't care! And I figured your other Pokemon is Nidorino. Yeah, this is the Nidorans are pretty much staples on anyone's red or blue team, so yeah, it's not a Pokemon that's a stranger to any Pokemon fan, I don't think. Except for the new I mean, except for the people who have never played Gen 1 or Fire Red or Leaf Green. But whatever. Anyone who's played those games probably knows the Nidorans pretty well. Should you use my Moonstone? Oh, you do have a Moonstone. Then why didn't you use it? Oh, maybe you wanted your... Well, actually, you just questioned that yourself, but... Still, I can see why you wouldn't have used a Moonstone at level 16, because they can probably still learn the moves. Ours is Gen 2, so maybe that's not likely. Anyway, I think we've seen Diglett, so, speeding up, which is my way of saying cutting. Okay, but this is kind of new. It's Doug Trio. Basically, better than Diglett. I do like Doug Trio. I know it is kind of frail, but I like how fast it is, and the fact that it is a ground type. Bye-bye, Doug Trio. His final Pokemon was a Geodude, nothing too special. Anyway, this is Mahogany Town. Mahogany Town is kind of an old-timey place. I don't really know how to explain it. There's a... We can't really do the gym here. We're kind of stuck here for a while because... Well, there's gonna be some little Team Rocket encounters. This is, they pretty much cram all the Team Rocket stuff, aside from Azalea Town, into this part of the game, just so you know. So we're not gonna be fighting the gym leader of Mahogany Town for quite a while, and I may or may not have fought Jasmine by the time I do. The reason we can't leave to the east side of town is because of this guy. Hi, Sonny Boy. I see you're new in Mahogany Town. Since you're new, you should try a yummy Rage Candy bar. Right now, it can be yours for just 300 Pokédollars. Whatever. Good, savor it. Now let's go. Hi, Sonny Boy. See you. Oh, you're just gonna sell me another one. Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This guy, pretty much, he only sells you one, and it's a key item. And you trade it for something else later in the game. I think the TM for Explosion, but in this game, I think Rage Candy Bar is actually something else. Yeah, restores 20 HP. It's not very good. It's pretty much a potion that costs more. Or does it cost more? I don't really know. And this place doesn't really have a town. This is a town. It doesn't have a mart. It has this place, I do believe. Welcome. How may I help you? So this guy will give you crap, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much crap. So, really, bad town placement. I mean, bad mart. What the hell am I talking about? What the hell am I talking about? Let's go through here. We're going to this place called the Lake of Rage. Only people headed up to Lake of Rage have been through here lately. And sorry for that very awkward cut. Let's move on to the Lake of Rage. Trainers along the way. I will do my best to avoid them. And you're going to want to go through the tall grass. If you go through that building over there, Team Rocket is actually going to try and steal Pokemon from... Not Pokemon, but money. Oh, here's Girafarig. It's a normal Psychic type. I don't know anything too remarkable about it, except that it's Girafarig. I kind of like the design, but other than that, I am not really too fond of Girafarig. Ah! You turned around, Bright Eyes. He had a Lickitung. I do believe we've seen Lickitung, so I decided not to commentate through that battle. Hey, I know you! You're that first Girafarig I didn't want! There's something... Ah, crud. Had to go around the other way if I don't want to fight anyone. Actually, I should probably fight someone. I was gonna have to fight that guy on the right, for sure. Some doubling guy made fun of my Pokemon. Darn it, my Pokemon's great! I'm sure it is! This is Nidoking. Nidoking? This is Nidoking. I guess. It's gonna be bye-bye in a minute because it's part ground and therefore weak to water. However, immune to electricity, so... It's pretty much the only thing I can do to it besides, you know, confuse it with Supersonic, and that's gonna level Layton up and get her to evolve. I didn't show the evolution of Chinchou to Lantern in Sapphire, but I am in Silver. My Nidoking went right on. What? Layton is evolving! It's about time. Actually, I haven't had Layton for very long. What I like about Chinchou is that usually when you get it in the game, it doesn't take much to evolve it into Lantern. So yeah, there's my Lantern. There is my frickin' Lantern. I shouldn't say frickin' Lantern. Why? Alright, I'm gonna search Allie back to the front because Layton's pretty much, now that she's evolved, she's pretty much up to snuff with the rest of our team. I do believe. And let's see what you got. Love Pokemon, that's why I started, and why I keep collecting Pokemon. Pokemon! And Allie leveled up to level 29 after fighting a Slowbro, so that's nice. Still not that close to evolving into Meganium, but still, yeah. Whatever, man. We almost to Lake of Rage. Lake of Rage. Here we are, Lake of Rage. Alright, so who should I switch to the front? Stats. I believe. Yeah, you got Thunder Wave, so I'm gonna put you at the front. Okay. Now let's surf. This place you can actually catch wild Gyarados. So in Generation 2 in particular, I do not recommend catching a Magikarp and raising it, because you can just come here and get Gyarados. Like this Gyarados. And it's level 17. It's under-leveled. Let's run away from you. Because there's something a little more interesting in the water. I'm gonna save. Hey, 1204. Guess what Let's Player that corresponds to? Alright, here we go. This is Shiny Gyarados. Shiny Gyarados is an event Pokemon in every sense of the word. I mean, it's pretty much an endgame event. Shiny Pokemon usually have a ridiculously high, low rate of encounter, because I think it's 1 in every 8,000 something. I don't know the exact number, but, you know, they're pretty freaking rare. You know? And there's this Gyarados that's actually, well, it's shiny every time. This particular one in the middle of the Lake of Rage. And it's pretty commonly used in other people's Generation 2 teams. However, I'm not going to be using it because I obviously already have a water type. I'm only catching it because it is a novelty. And Quinn goes down. That is a drag. So, yeah, this is a Pokemon that's always shiny. I believe there's other Pokemon like it. Such as... well, I think there's a shiny Haxorus in Black 2 and White 2. I think there's a, I think I can get a shiny Dratini in White 2 and a shiny Geibel in Black 2, I think. And they're both in-game events, kind of. So, really, shiny Pokemon are usually ridiculously rare, however this one appears every time. Fastball. I'm gonna start chucking balls at it. If I don't catch it here, then I guess I'll just let it go. Because, again, it's just a novelty. Okay, you almost were in the ball. Okay, you're using Thrash, that's not good. Thrash is pretty powerful, and you knocked out my Eevee! That does not help with anything, Allie. Allie. Ultra Ball, go! And please do not fail me. There we go, we got Gyarados. Got the shiny Gyarados. Alrighty. Atrocious. Once it appears, it goes on a rampage. It remains enraged until it demolishes everything around it. Wow, that's violent. I'm not gonna give a nickname to Gyarados. And you obtain a red scale from defeating Gyarados, or capturing it. Let's take a look at Gyarados. And as you can see, there is a little shiny image in the top right corner to symbolize that it is a shiny Pokemon. And that is something that happens. Okay, Thrash, Bite, Dragon Rage, Leer, that's its moveset. Let's get out of this lake of rage.
This lake is full of Gyarados, but nothing else, so the Magikarp are being forced to evolve. Did you come here because of the rumors? You're Josh. I'm Lance, a trainer like you. I heard some rumors, so I came to investigate. I saw the way you battled earlier, Josh. I could tell you're a trainer with considerable skill. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? Excellent! It seems that the lake's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is the cause. I'll be waiting for you, Josh.
You'll be waiting for me? Where are we going? Anyway, yeah, that's Lance. He was one of the Elite Four in the first game, and he's still a major character in the second game, apparently. Oh, we got a max potion up here. Okay, good thing I checked up here. I'm gonna actually go into that house. I think it's a healing place, and then let's explore the Lake of Rage a little bit more. We're not gonna be doing Lance's request quite yet, but soon. We will be doing it next episode, I do believe. If I'm correct, if sources are correct. Lake of Rage is actually a crater made by the random painting Gyarados. The crater filled up with rainwater, and the lake was formed. That's a story passed on from my grandpa's great-great-grandpa. Oh my god, that is old. I used to be that you can catch lively Magikarp there, but I don't understand what's happening. So radio waves are causing Magikarp to evolve into Gyarados prematurely, and that shiny Gyarados is kind of an example. It's kind of forced to evolve. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the Lake of Rage fills up, has high tide and low tide, when at certain times of day you can explore different places. I think that also holds true to these games too, but whatever. All I know is that this episode is pretty much over because I did everything I wanted to do. So in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon Silver, we will be following Lance into whatever it is that we're trying to do. Take care.